What's going on, everybody? This is Nico Brown with 9to5FX. Today, I'm going to go over three cryptocurrencies. I know I've been kind of trading those a lot lately, and I just want to continue going on with those. As far as what I've been seeing so far with Bitcoin and a couple of other pairs that I've been looking at, lately, right now, the market's kind of been consolidated. We haven't really seen much heavy market momentum happening yet, but there are some good coming. It's just definitely going to take some time. Let me share my screen just so I can show you guys a little bit deeper in detail on what I'm seeing that's happening with Ripple, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Here we're looking at Bitcoin on a 30-minute time frame, and what I was waiting on for solid confirmation was for the market to actually break on the exterior portion side. But we see a clear retest here, down here around 11,150. This area right here, and then coming up to 11,265. But market isn't showing us any clear direction, just so we might get a retest back up to 11.5. And if that takes place, I think it may make up for a consistent continuation pattern going up to the upside, probably retesting highs at 12. But right now, like I said, I'm a little bit undecided just due to the simple fact that there isn't much conclusive evidence to help my understanding of what market's going on. Yeah, we do get, like I said, we are going to get a slight retrace back up to 11.5 potentially just because of all the price that's taking place in this particular key level. But as far as that, like I said, there could be a downside potentially happening, just mainly because if you look at the 4-hour or 3-hour time frame correction. So looking at how this is right here, we have highs previously made at 12.5. But we have consistent price action right around 9.5 as well. So we could see the market actually shift down to potentially 10.5, depending on where the market closes here. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, one, yeah, there's a lot of great things happening right now with Bitcoin itself, but I'm just not seeing the strong aggressive patterns that Bitcoin particularly has. And since that strong move previously was made to the upside a couple of weeks ago, the market has been having a very difficult time cracking 12,000 so far. But as you're looking at these trend lines right here, you can see that the market's been in a straight consolidation. The market's been moving sideways. We haven't had much of anything recently take place. But like I said, patience is going to be a virtue. My understanding of this is basically going to be an indicator on whether the market breaks on the exterior portion of this trend line or respects it and continues back up to a trace 11.5. That's Bitcoin. Looking at Ripple right now, like I said, most cryptos or all cryptos right now are kind of moving in consolidation, moving sideways. But here I just kind of did a markup of previous price. We got highs of 33, 32, 31, 35, and 30. So just kind of understanding where the market's at in this area. Right now we have a doji. So the previous pattern that was shown was 30, or the price value right now was 30 cents and 5 or 0.3500. Clear rejection right here off the top. This is why it's one of my zones, because the market's been retesting the zone multiple times. Also has retested this down here into the downside as well. So just kind of waiting to see exactly what really takes place here. Like I said, we kind of have the same similarity from what Bitcoin is showing us compared to Ripple as well. So like I said, this is more so on a patient game, because if we do break to the downside, we could retest lows of 29. Just depending on how this potentially goes, I would actually have it retest possibly 29.5, that major half. Looking at Ethereum, same thing going on with Ethereum. So we're getting a lot of consolidation, the market momentum moving sideways. But one thing that you can notice from my charts is that I kind of have that same, trend line perspective taking place, but all three of those pairs have share the same similarity, that there could be a potential sell or a potential continuation pattern. It's just more so of understanding where the market's at right now and just kind of being patient. And that's the reason why I'm playing out two sides for you guys right now. So like I said, there's a couple of confirmations that I need to wait for. And if I do get the confirmation of the exterior trend line being broken to the downside, then I'm definitely going to look to sell. But there could be a potentiality that the market just bounces off this and retests, and could retest highs of 220. Leaving a lowest low, entering back into a lower high, ultimately revisiting highest high right there. But like I said, this is more so of a patient game, and I'm just going to wait to see how these play out. But definitely some good momentum in the market. Just like I said, patience is everything. I mean, look at this consolidation for the past 48 hours, been moving sideways. Highest price that we've seen from Bitcoin is going to be 11.65. Lowest price that we saw from Bitcoin is going to be 11 basically. So not much of a clear understanding. So even on a broader perspective, if we look at like a 4-hour, or if we go to a daily time frame, Daily time frame shows us somewhat of a harmonic pattern in a sense of a way. So like I said, this is not really quite sure exactly what all could take place, but on the daily time frame, we do have the market moving from highs, potentially going back into lows. That's why I was explaining earlier on a smaller time frame that the market could potentially come back to the downside. My name is Nico Brown with 9 to 5 FX. Thank you so much for tuning in.